Welcome to Yallingup. We are about 3 hours south of Perth at the moment. This is an absolutely stunning beach, and if you have some free time and you are around about the Perth area and you have access to a vehicle, then definitely check this place out. It's the first time I've been here. Jen has been here before. It's actually quite windy, so we've got all the windsurfers out in full force. We're thinking of taking a little dip. So I don't know about you, but I'm going for a swim. Hold this. So we've treated ourselves to a delicious looking Bayside burger. This is actually in the car park of Yallingup Beach. So we were planning on going to somewhere else around here called Burgertron, but it's closed today. So we're going to check out Bayside Burgers, give it a rating as well. I think we've decided that from now on we're going to start rating places out of 5. So stay tuned for the food review of cheeky Bayside.
Do you know what to eat? Yeah.
Bayside Days. So, Bayside Burger review. Yallingup Beach Bayside Burger trailer park review. So we're going to give this a review out of 5 stars. I'm going to give my review first. Jen's going to give her thoughts after. So for me, you know, I'm a tough man to please, I'll be honest. It takes a lot, especially with a burger. But all things considered, out of 5, I'm giving Bayside Burgers a 4.5. Now, it's a little bit controversial, and you might disagree with me, but the burger itself, honestly, was lacking a little bit for me. It felt a little bit flavorless. Just a bit like, I don't know, it was missing something. But at the same time, when you're cooking out of a trailer, or whatever that portable setup was there, you know, maybe there's only so much they can do. So I was thinking of giving it a 4 stars, but the chips were excellent. The chips were seasoned perfectly. They were delicious. We had the ketchup. I was just like, So I was thinking, okay, closer to a 4.5 out of 5. And then certified 4.5 out of 5 because of the location. And I can't pass up on that. Like, honestly, yeah, if I was eating that burger in a restaurant in like Perth, yeah, I'd probably be like, wasn't that great. But I'm at Yallingup Beach. I'm looking across at the ocean. I'm sat there on a bench with the sun. You know, it's absolutely unbelievable. So for me, that brings it up to a 4.5. So Jen, what are you saying? What's your rating of?
So I think I am a bit more tough to please. I've had many burgers in my lifetime. I know a good burger when I see one, and I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. 5 stars don't come easy. 4.5 doesn't come easy.
It's controversial.
But that was a good 4. A solid 4 stars. Okay. I feel like maybe the meat was just a tiny bit too raw for my liking. It was a little bit chewy in some places.
It was a little bit red.
And I feel like the bun could have been a little bit more toasted.
That's fair enough.
Another thing that was lacking. But yeah, chips were amazing. Can't fault the chips. Other than the chips that were left for me were completely covered in ketchup. But the ones I got to before that were excellent.
I ate about 90% of the chips. You know, that's the rules. Whoever eats the burger first gets the chips first. That's, you know, come on now.
I don't know about that, but anyway, 4 out of 5. Thumbs up.
There you go, 4 out of 5 and a 4.5. Bayside burgers. Good on you, mate. So we're just leaving Yallingup Beach car park with the sun in my eyes. We've just spent a couple hours here. We didn't get here till probably close to 4 o'clock. We wanted to check out the beach quickly, but we're going to spend like a full day here tomorrow, I think, actually looking at the beach, and we'll probably give a review of it tomorrow after we've spent a full day there. But first impressions, it's absolutely stunning. We're going to go drive to the campsite now. It's about 20 minutes away from us. Out of interest, if you want to know, the campsite we're staying at is about $20 per night, so it's quite cheap considering Australia's standards. Well, Western Australia standards anyway. And the name of the campsite is
Peaceful Park.
The name of the campsite is Peaceful Park. I believe it's just like a spot of land with no facilities, and it was one of the cheaper places around here. When you come to the southwest corner of Australia, southwest WA, more specifically, like everything is super expensive. But it's because there's so many beautiful locations around. I mean, we're at Yallingup now, but you've got Dunsborough, you've got Margaret River, you've got Albany, and like around this entire region, I believe it's known as like the wine region. It's a really nice place. It's always full of tourists, loads of beautiful shops, loads of beautiful beaches, but with that comes quite an expensive price tag with regards to accommodation. So yeah, finding a place for $20 a night is quite a steal, actually. So we've just rocked up to the campsite, $20 a night for both of us, which in fairness is actually quite a good price, and it's not as busy as we were thinking it was going to be. So it's just a huge field with like different camper vans and different setups all around. We found ourselves a little bit of space in between some other campers, and yeah, we're just going to set up, and I'm supposed to show Jen how to set up this like shower awning, but the truth is, especially if you've watched my other videos, I don't really know what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm supervising this, but we're yeah. It's not going well, guys. It's not going well. Okay, so literally probably 45 minutes later, guess what we're doing? So I think we have finished putting up the King's June 4-wheel drive shower awning, and it only took us about 40 minutes longer than it's supposed to. It's almost dark. It's a bloody good job we've eaten a beautiful Bayside burgers, but yeah, as you can tell, feeling flat as fuck, ready for bed. So yeah, pretty much our whole afternoon was just failing miserably, failing and failing. Like, it's a good job I didn't video any of that, because I was just getting so frustrated. Jen figured out we basically were doing it wrong the entire time, and Jen was asking me on like how to set this up, but she just went on YouTube instead and found like the instructions of the people who made it. So that was probably a better shout anyway. But yeah, that's the toilet setup. So toilet setup, chairs set up. I mean, we're going to put the chairs away now anyway. We may as well go to bed at this point. It's pretty much dark. But yeah, we're going to cruise tonight. It's temperature's nice though, actually. That is the one good thing. The temperature has dropped a fair bit, so I don't think it's going to be too unbearable in the van tonight. And then tomorrow we're going to go check out the beach again and give our proper impressions of the place. But yeah, campsite, can't knock it at all for the price and everything. It seems awesome, and it's not too busy, and it seems pretty quiet. I'm probably the loudest person here right now. Like, I'm probably irritating everybody, but yeah, overall seems like a good place, and I think we're gonna rest for the night. Maybe I deserve a beer after that, or vodka or something. But yeah, catch you in the morning. Good morning, lad.
Good morning, lad.
So, we are awake. We are up and about. It's I think it's about 8 in the morning now. We are just gonna try and pack the shower awning away. This was the thing that was supposed to take 5 minutes and took all night to set up, but it was worth it, I think.
Yes.
It was kind of worth it. But yeah, we're going to pack this up and then I think head straight to the beach. We're going to go to Yallingup this morning. We've had breakfast, bacon and eggs. Absolutely delicioso. There's nothing better than a fry up, I think, when you're camping. And I've had a cheeky coffee as well with my AeroPress. So yeah, we're going to pack up and see you at the beach. I absolutely love Australia. I love the weather. I love the beaches. I love the lifestyle, but I've got to say, I don't think my skin was cut out for this. But I have found an ingenious solution to be able to relax at the beach and not get burned. This is my umbrella. This is my new house. I've got my pillow. I've got my mattress. And I've got my roof. We're living good out here, let's be real. And I've got my cake. Yallingup Beach is awesome, but we came here on a super windy day. Well, yesterday was windy as well. But in fairness, as beaches go, even though it's extremely windy here, it's still beautiful. So we're going to enjoy it, and I'm going to eat my dessert. Kids, Dave, Sun Smart. That dessert was absolutely delicious. I think it came from the local bakery in Yallingup. It was like some sort of tarty, croissanty bakery bread thing with custard inside of it, but I've been informed that I've got custard on my face, so I need to go wash it off. And I've also got heaps of sand on me, so yeah, here we go. That's my wash for the year. It's time to relax. yeah, really enjoying my time at Yallingup so far. We're here for most of the day. I'm hoping the wind dies down a little bit. It would definitely be more enjoyable in less windy conditions, but considering it's windy, it's still nice to be able to enjoy going into the water. Because I know the majority of other beaches, you'd be stuck on the sand. Well, unless you were a really good swimmer, which I'm not. So we are still at Yallingup Beach. We are having an absolute beach of a time. I have ran back to the van, 1 to get the GoPro, 2 to get some snacks for lunch, but 3, most importantly, I fly back to work tomorrow, and not really looking forward to it, to be honest with you. So I thought I would try and enjoy my last day. Jen has promised that she will drive, so that gives me free rein to attempt to finish the Fireball whiskey, which I have had in the fridge for probably about 2 years. Like, I've kind of just had a few shots every now and again, and it's just in there, kind of my excuse is that it's taking up space. Yeah, and we've got some Pringles for after, so happy days. We were planning on snorkeling, but I'm just not sure. Like, the waves are quite ferocious. I know we have the bay, like the reef that seems to break up a lot of the waves, but I'm not sure if myself or Jen are confident enough to kind of jump in there with full snorkeling gear, but we'll see. We'll see how the cinnamon whiskey hits. And there you go. That is the perfect beach time lunch.
Hello you guys, welcome to my YouTube. I'm at Yallingup Beach today with my gnome, and we're gnoming about. We might go for a swim soon and maybe we'll take you with us, but I'm not 100% sure. But please remember to like and follow our YouTube channel.
Windy Yallingup Beach. So, super windy, but still able to chill in this area of the beach. It actually is quite choppy now.
Yeah.
Maybe this was a mistake. There's people kite surfing all the way out there. But the wind breaks here on the reef, which gives us ample opportunity to go for a swim where it's calmer here. Let's go! That's awesome. This is one of the few beaches where it can be ridiculously windy to the point where you can kite surf in the ocean, and we still have the ability to kind of sit at the shore and not be too distressed. It's a little bit windy here, a little bit wavy, but the majority of it is broken. But I mean, we're still getting washed away to some extent. But if we were at any other beach in Australia, I feel like we would have been dragged out to the ocean at this point. So, my review of Yallingup Beach, in all honesty, it's been incredibly windy today, which is why I'm underneath this umbrella hiding from my life. But with that being said, even though it's been so windy, there's still parts of the beach that you're able to swim at, relax at, and enjoy the day. So taking that into account and looking at the rest of the beach and trying to picture what it would be like on a less windy day, I think I'm going to give this place a 5 stars out of 5. Honestly, it's a very beautiful beach. It really is. And although the wind has been insane, like I've been here pretty much all of today for like probably 4 or 5 hours today. We've been at this beach, And we've seen so many people come and go because of the wind, and you can probably hear it right now rattling away. We've stuck it out, and it's still been an amazing experience. And I could see that if there was less wind, if we'd have picked a better day to come here, I think it would have been glorious. It really would have. Like, the views are unbelievable. The town itself of Yallingup is like beautiful. It's a beautiful town. They've got a nice bakery, a nice little general store. There's a beautiful park, a nice walk back and forth, and the beach is unreal, and the views around the beach as well. The water's clear, the people are friendly, and yeah, unbelievable. Just the wind is the only thing that has slightly tainted my experience, but as I said, I think the majority of other beaches, if the weather conditions were like this, it wouldn't have even been possible to get in the water, unless you were a seasoned swimmer or like surfer or something. But for someone like myself, I don't think I would have even bothered going into the water. So to be able to be at a place like this, even though it's super windy today, and still be able to get in the water, because parts of it are pretty chill because of the reef, yeah, that's an amazing experience. So I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. And yourself, Jem, what are you thinking?
Definitely a 5 out of 5. I've been here when it hasn't been so windy and it's like absolute paradise. So really, maybe even a 6 out of 5.
A 6 out of 5, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Highly recommended, so go check out Yallingup. Go check out Yallingup Beach. We're at a place on Google Maps, I believe it's called Yallingup Foreshore. So check that one out, and thank you very much for watching. Peace.